study where we break down the day's hunt, try to learn something about handling our tree dogs. This is for January 24th, 2025. Conditions were windy, temperature is in the high 30s. I'm running a started dog, 2.5 years old, just starting to put things together. Spruce here ran yesterday with my two other dogs and got in on some treeing, actually doing some of the treeing, got some squirrel shot out for him. I was pretty excited about it. So today I wanted to let him run on his own, but since I've been having issues with trash with him, at least last week, he was trying to run some armadillos, he was trying to run some deer. I decided to go back to a tactic I like to use when I'm starting brand new dogs, and that is to put them on a leash and literally just slip along real slow like I'm spotting and stalking squirrels, like I was hunting with a 22 rifle. And when I see a squirrel, instead of shooting it, I cut the dog loose. And as you can see, as we're walking along, you can see his head there. He's constantly listening, constantly smelling, constantly looking. You can do a lot of things, like right here is where we spent a lot amount of time right before the chasing started. This was a top of a ridge that dropped off down to the lake, and a real good vantage point. He could just stand there and scan, and eventually a big fox squirrel came slipping through the treetops about 60 yards down the hill from us, and it was on. That squirrel made a hole, but it really got him focused right. I had no issues with him running trash. I had no issues with him staying focused. And I really like doing that. That's a really good way to get a young dog started, by having them on that leash. You see an armadillo, you can tell them no. A deer jumps up, you can tell them no. Lots of control over what they're allowed to go after. So really helps you out as a handler getting them started the right way. But today was a good day. He treed 3. I saw 2 of the 3 squirrels, and it's really starting to click for him. It's critical now that I keep him in the woods. It can be a grind. I can't help it. I absolutely love this stuff, and I'm gonna run tree dogs no matter what, and that helps a lot actually. But this was like the 5th straight day of running dogs. I work full time. On top of that, I got boys. On top of that, I work night shift, 11 at night to 7 in the morning, and I'm tired, and this stuff wears me out. But it's critical. You can make a squirrel dog pretty quick once they start getting it, and he's at that point that I just need to keep taking him to the woods. So I'm gonna keep leashing him one or two more times till we stumble into something for him to chase and turn him loose. But after that, I'm gonna have to start letting him go and letting him go find his own squirrels, which he had no problem doing today once he got cut loose. He ended up hunting hard, covering about a mile, 100% focused on task, 100% treeing on his own. Really, really excited about what the future holds for this dog.